Rendezvous 2017, killing it, loving it, having a great time. Thanks, BHA.
Thank you. Little bit tough to follow a legend like that, but I'll do my best to impart a story of mine from my youth. It's another one that it should get you a couple laughs out of you. Again, thank you, big thanks to all the volunteers and everybody who's put on this event. I know it wasn't just started today. This has been months of planning, so big round of applause for you BHA people. So I want to tell you about the longest night of my life. The night before opening day when I was 12 years old. And it's something I'm thinking everybody here still feels to this day, that right before they go to bed and get up the next morning and you can start hunting. I was the kid who memorized Field and Stream backwards and forwards every month. Outdoor Life came. That was required reading. The best day of the year is when the leather-bound Cabela's came to your house, because you know you bought enough junk during the year that it facilitated that. That was like, I read every single page. But when I remember when I was 12, I took hunter's education, and I was, excuse me, I was bored because I knew everything that they were telling me. It was like, just let me go hunting. I nothing more wanted to go hunting with my father. Of course, I always went with him, but you know, you get to be a man, 12 years old, you get to carry a rifle, you get to go out and actually hunt. So finally this October comes, October 15th, and we take our horses 5 miles into the Sherman Pass recreation area. It's called the Wapaloozie Trail. It is everything that you can picture in public lands amazingness. It is open bowls of subalpine timber, huge mule deer, and I couldn't hardly sleep the entire week leading up to it. So our group of about, I think we had 3 horses, and then we had like 6 hunters, and we pack in 5 miles, set up camp, and oh my God, what's tomorrow? It's opening day. It literally is the day I've been waiting for all of my short life at that point. What happens in the fall, around October, is that it gets dark at 6 o'clock. So what do you do at that point when you're 12 and you want the next day to come as fast as you can? You go to sleep, or you try at 6 o'clock. And that commenced the longest night of my life. The older guys, of course, stay up around the campfire, pass the whiskey around a little bit, tell a few stories, because they're old hats at what's coming. I just figured if I went to sleep, opening morning would actually be there. So they stay up till 9, 10 o'clock. My dad comes to bed, instantly starts snoring and sleeping within 2 minutes. The kind of snoring that just makes you want to like punch him. It's Dad, please stop snoring. Shut up. 20 minutes later, Dad, you wake me up again, I'm gonna throw your ass in the snow. This goes on and on and all night. I keep peeking out of the tent thinking, the sun's gotta come up. It's gotta come up. It never did. It just kept being dark. Because again, I went to bed at 6 o'clock at night. Not good. So finally, the first rays of sunlight are starting to pop up. I jump out of the tent, start making breakfast. It's go time. It's go time. I can remember this moment to the day I die, was just bursting out of that tent ready to go. Well, we devised a plan. The other group of hunters are going to go hunt this bull on this side of camp, and we're going to go hunt this one right in front of us and let things happen. So my dad, being a caring feller, he wanted me to have the first shot of my first morning of my first big hunt. And as we dropped into the bowl, he stops, looks back at me and goes, "Big buck, right there, 100 yards. And of course, I can't see it. I don't see it. He still laments to this day that he didn't just shoot it, but he was trying to be a good father. Well, eventually, we spooked this buck, which turns out to be an almost 30-inch mule deer, to our friends, and our friends get it. My dad was not very happy with that moment. So through the dejection, we work on another plan, and we decide to move into an area, a travel lane between another bull a mile or so away and the one we were hunting, because obviously there's other people hunting. We got to get them on the move at this point. The opening morning has happened, and now it's time to get tactical. We sit down, and no more than 10 minutes later, we see horns coming through the trees. And there's a big 4-point and a big 2-point. And at the time, 2-point were legal in the state of Washington for mule deer. And Dad's like, I'm taking the lead one, you take the back one. We sit down, they come within about 100 yards, boom, Dad starts going, boom, I shoot. My dad just keeps, he's an old hand at this. He's a great deer hunter. I try, but I can't ever live up to what my father can do. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting here trying to pull the trigger and nothing's happening. I've got buck fever so bad that I forget to work the action. And I'm going, damn it, damn it, damn it. Dad turns around and goes, work the bolt. Oh, okay, all right, sorry about that. All the chaos had happened, I shot 1 time. My dad shot 5 times and was reloading by the time that I realized that I needed to work the bolt. So, not knowing exactly what happened, we proceed down to follow the blood trail. We find the blood trail, and one of the proudest moments of my life was bear hugging my father as the 2 deer were 50 yards apart from each other. And we jumped around like just the happiest people that we could potentially be. Granted, he shot 5 times, I shot once. I know I hit it, so I'm claiming that deer. But from the longest night of my life to one of the happiest moments of my life, and something I hope to get to share with my sons. I've got a 6-year-old boy and a 3-year-old boy. I'm excited I'll get out to bring public lands into their life. Do what you can to bring the young kids in. I'm excited to share that story, and thank you so much for allowing me to tell a story tonight.